One archbishop in America is taking action, hoping to revive the Catholic faith throughout the Archdiocese. Archbishop Nelson Perez of Philadelphia is launching a new campaign to get Catholics back in the church. He says a staggering 83% of baptized Catholics no longer participate in the faith. So he's looking to change that, and he has some new ideas. And we're happy to welcome Archbishop Perez on our program this evening. Your Excellency, good to be with you today. Please give us an overview, that is, if you will, of the state of the church in the Archdiocese of Philadelphia. We mentioned that more than 80% of baptized Catholics no longer participate in the faith. Why do you think that is?
That's kind of like nationwide. I think there's a lot of reasons for that. The secularization of our society, the challenges that the church has experienced in the last, 20 years. A lot of things factor into that. In many ways, as Monsignor Shea said in that wonderful book, From Christendom to Apostolic Mission, we are back to apostolic times. And so reflecting on that book, where we've been reflecting and launching really a missionary mission, trying to reach that 83% that are our brothers and sisters, our Catholic brothers and sisters, and plant, we're calling it planting, missionary hubs, which is a missionary initiative alongside our parishes, really over the next 10 years. This is for the long haul, whose vision is going to be actually that 83% of reaching out to that community and bring them back to the altar, bring them back home to the church.
Tell us a little bit more about these missionary hubs. What exactly will they do and who will they involve?
Well, the hope is that missionary hubs will be connected to an existing parish and will kind of connect in that whole area, everything that's Catholic, and put it at the disposal of those that are not coming to church, and make it very intentional in reaching out, meeting them, preaching Christ to them, and touching their hearts, and bringing them back to home, to the church. It would hopefully involve 5 people in addition to what that parish community might already have as their staff, but their focus is going to be outward. It's facing the church to the outside world around it. It's actually the living out of Pope Francis's vision of a missionary community, a community of missionary disciples that he outlines in paragraph 24 of The Joy of the Gospel. And he says that the church is a community of missionary disciples that takes initiative, is engaged, accompanies, is fruitful, and is joyful. So that's really the heart and the spirit of this initiative.
Well, I think it is so wonderful. We're almost out of time, but I want to ask you this. Since today is the feast day of St. Catherine Drexel, who is from Philadelphia, so fitting that we talk to you today. Quickly, can you tell us maybe what we can learn from her?
Well, she actually did what we're not inventing anything new. She asked a question in her heart. I don't know if she asked it with these words, but the question we're asking is, where does the church need to be and how? And she answered that question across the country, right? Where did the church need to be among our African American brothers and sisters and our Native American brothers and sisters? And then away she went, right?
Absolutely. Well, Your Excellency, thank you so much for coming on today. We really appreciate it. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Tracy.